Good afternoon, Your Honor. Good afternoon, everybody. We saw bottles on the floor, and we picked them up. We didn't want them to get the bottles. We didn't want them to have them in their possession. At that moment, some African girls came over, and they decided to help and try to mediate the situation. We told them to ask the guys to leave us alone and to stop following us. They disregarded that too, what the young ladies were saying. At this point, I woke up the block, and I start to notice that Tim walks down the block to tell the girls, you know, please tell him leave us alone, leave us alone. And these guys were following again. As far as the bottles go, I held it momentarily because I realized it was stupid, especially when they didn't have it in their possession. It wasn't necessary for me to have it, so I put it down. Tim asked the girls to call the cops because we didn't know the number to 911. And for some reason, that day in Sweden, Uber didn't want to work either. We were having problems with Uber when we were having problems with the scooters. The guys walked back up to us where Tim is standing, and they started to approach him. At this moment, both of the guys attacked Tim. That's when I intervened, and I threw to the ground, and I stepped on his arm. I kicked his arm, and I punched him or shoved him. And at that moment, my friends came to help, and Tim also arrived. At that moment is when I stood up and I turned around. I saw my friend charging at me. He and I, we pushed, we shoved for a bit and pulled for a bit. Right after that, my security guard, Tim, came and turned me around and walked me up the block.